Use the hashtag C9win or hashtag TLWin, and we'll be updating the fan vote throughout the series. Something I am very interested in.
They're ahead of Meteos on this rush, and the Black Shield's burned.
They sensed it so far ahead of time. Sneaky! Oh! He gets out of the ultimate. He thought he was going for the brush, and Dominate just huffs it over his shoulder, whiffing that one.
Very good predictive job of this. Lemon, what's he doing in mid lane?
That does not look like he's going to be living very long. That's what is happening right now. Hai offers up a Frost Bomb, but it obviously isn't enough.
Be able to go elsewhere and take more turrets because they have the potential for a really big power spike soon. Quas completing that Frozen Heart before Cloud9.
Dragon 2 for Cloud9. Dragon 2, they're not that worried about... Whoa, he goes in for the steal.
Close.
Almost gets it.
Oh, Sneaky. Sneaky way too deep on that one. Didn't know Phoenix was just above him. He could. No, he does not cash in on that. Lemon Nation's about to take one more Q from Phoenix. They can clean this one up as Piglet arrives. He heals Dominate. He stays alive for just a second longer and long enough for the fight to go Team Liquid's way. Hai running for mid.
Hai's really got to get out of there.
Woo! Yeah.
Good for Cloud9. Definitely thinking about what happened in picks and bans, how that could have gone better. Great picks taken by Team Liquid, thwarting what a Cloud9 could have done in this one. Hi, my name is Piglet, and you are dead. He dies so fast, he actually takes the aggro off of Lemon Nation. Now they can't save him after that one. He went a little too hard that time.
They're flash burned, plus they may even still pick up the kill.
There's only so much you can do, Hai.
And they also gave it to Piglet. That was...
on. And we've seen how much momentum really does mean in the best of fives. Liquid, though, gonna have to do some work to get Phoenix out of here.
Oh, Sneaky just can't catch a break.
They really wanted to give it over to him, but time to hightail it out of there. Quas doesn't have some sort of fight here with a numbers advantage. Maybe get somebody out of position.
Maybe like that.
Good start there for Cloud9. See if they can capitalize on it, though. Dragon's up, Baron's up. They have a pink ward on.
Maybe this is the home guard TP X Factor.
They were waiting for it. Right onto Piglet. They get the fear as well. It's only going to be a few more swipes as he copters around. Hai is diving in just to get Piglet. Blocks from Quas as he's the meat shield there. Now back on to Dominate in the mid lane as they chase Piglet down. He's going to burn. The true damage drops him. Sneaky finally cashes in, but there wasn't even that much for him to get an adoration.
If they could have pulled it off, if they had more damage, but they didn't really take into account their low mana bars, and they...
on the board.
Here it is.
Everybody else has one. This could be that initiation. The dinner bell goes off. Sneaky gets the black shield, so he doesn't really get too much off of that. Just the slow on the end. Then he gets the glacial tomb. It is going to be all onto him. And Ball's now on the backside. Liquid is nicely on the Monsoon. They're getting all the heal that they need, and Cloud9 can't really dent him now. Piglet has hardly taken even any damage in this fight, and they are gonna once again push Cloud9 out of the middle, out of a fight, and Hai dives in, trying to throw down that equalizer we all know so well.
Even with the desynchronized initiation with Quas not
peel Phoenix off of Sneaky rather than dive Piglet. That was the main difference there. The last time we saw them fight, Ball's actually...
They go in, the vision's not fully there. Dominate gets locked up, so it's going to be Quas now on the front line. They have those Bash brothers to keep going in, though. Beautiful positioning by Phoenix, Special, and Piglet as they enter this one. Piglet off to the side, do the explosive cast, but he dives right over the wall. A double kill to start off the fight. It's going to be Hai jumping out. Balls is already retreated on the fight, and they're going to run around. It's a guerrilla warfare strat. Hit and run. They try to get mid-turret. Obviously, Baron goes down, which means the side waves are...
One big play that Cloud9 really regretted in this game is that dragon fight, where they could have traded for the top turret, but actually decided to force it. And
back off.
It's crazy.
No engage for him.
It's only a 4,000 gold lead, but because Cloud9 is so heavy, it feels much more.
Well, right over the wall, coming from the fog of war practically, and it's going to be the hit that Team Liquid wanted. Cloud9 and the rest of the members looking for the fountain. And the Nexus turret's in the eyes of Team Liquid here. Game 1, 38 minutes in, a 14-6. Like you said, Jat, the gold isn't that spread, but the map domination, the team domination, and the composition domination here coming from Team Liquid as they try to put the finishing touches on Cloud9.
To make his way into the team, how he would almost make other players second-guess some of their decisions. Because Dominate would want to do one thing, Piglet would want to do another.
They can scale hard enough to really win the fights, but it is going to be tough as they pressure the last inhibitor turret.
All right, taking that one down very quickly, but Balls goes in!
Oh, he does!
AoE!
That's a lot of damage! That's a good binding as well, as they cannot get to the back line. Sneaky, however, is now in the eyes of Piglet, and it only took 2 of those passive shots to hit him out of the fight. Meteos on the back line. He can
it
only
wants
live
him.
for so long. The Guardian Angel keeping Piglet safe. He goes deep. The crits are hitting. The crits are counting. And he picks himself a triple kill here as they end the game now. Finally getting to the Nexus turrets without any Cloud9 members on the map. And the Rift is theirs in game 1, 20-7, 40 minutes on the clock. Team Liquid bring it to game 2, 1 up.
Well played from Team Liquid there.
Very well played. Not the start many of us expected from game 1 in this series. All the hype from Team Liquid, if you looked at their series last week against COG, you'd say they were on the upswing, but you also look at the way Cloud9 finished the regular season, they seemed much stronger. Remember, this is the number 2 seed against the number 6 seed, but it's also just game 1.
That is true.
Just game 1, and Cloud9 know